Well, let's take a moment to speak about Bach's St. Matthew Passion. I was curious how you came to the role of the evangelist and how you started doing that.
So I was fortunate enough to study at Yale's Institute of Sacred Music. And prior to my being admitted there, I had had the pleasure of singing a St. John Passion as the aria soloist and stepping out from the choruses. And I had already had caught the Bach bug, but it really was that first Passion experience that convinced me I wanted to make a go of it.
Yeah.
And then I heard about this incredible program that is still led by a renowned evangelist tenor named James Taylor,
Hmm.
not that James Taylor, different
Right.
James Taylor. And so it worked out, and I had the opportunity to coach with him. And he had worked with countless conductors in the States and in Europe. And some of them had markings that they claimed went back to Mendelssohn. And so I got to inherit a lot of his experience and wisdom about the role. And without that guidance, I mean, it's even with his guidance, it's a daunting task. Without it, I'm not sure I would have been as prepared as I felt going into it.
Yes. So, would you say you've probably done more St. John Passions than St. Matthew Passions?
Uh, by a slim margin. I
By a slim
think
margin.
my John total, I think, is maybe 21. And
Okay.
Matthew is, I think we're at 19. This will be the 20th. So
Oh,
um,
congratulations.
thanks. And how many have you been a part of? I mean, we of course we have a history with the John.
Well, I'm happy to say that in our household, about 35.
That's great.
But Josephine accounts for 30 of those.
Okay.
But
Wonderful.
I cut my teeth on this piece with John Nelson and
Oh, wow.
performing it both here and in France with him.
Hmm.
And that was, I feel really lucky about that.
For
And
sure.
got to work with some wonderful evangelists playing principal organ and so forth. And I'm really glad that that's how I came to the piece because, as you and I know, that's the heart of the work.
Yes,
The evangelist with the continuo is the gospel.
absolutely.
Well, would you say, as I do, that this piece stands above all others in sacred music?
I, to me personally, yes, absolutely. It is. I'm not the first. We aren't the first to consider it a triumph of human creativity,
Right.
and but it truly is. I wish everyone could experience it, and so if someone is offered the opportunity, they I would just enthusiastically say it's not to be missed. I mean, this is
Great.
the numbers alone, the moving pieces are absolutely mind boggling, but that they can all come together and in service of this incredible story. And everyone I've invited to attend a performance of the Matthew Passion has afterward offered questions that have actually helped me grow as an artist. I mean, the piece
Mhm.
itself inspires people to be inquisitive.
Yes,
And that's one of the highest compliments I think anyone can pay art.
I agree. Well, I can say I'm so looking forward to doing this piece with you. I mean, we're adding a lot of the greatest music to pieces we've done together, including the St. John Passion and Messiah and other pieces like
Yes.
Terra Nostra and the like. I think it's a special gift for us when we perform to know that we're offering this music for people who have heard it perhaps many times and others who are
Mm,
experiencing it for the first time.
absolutely. I will say this is one of the pieces that my parents will always travel to hear it. And
Oh,
they are both musicians themselves. And knowing my father, he'll probably bring a score to follow along too.
are they coming?
Oh yes. Yeah. They're
Oh,
looking
that's
forward to it.
oh, that's fantastic. Well, I look forward to seeing them. That's terrific.
Yeah.
And thank you, Stephen, so much for taking this time.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Stephen. I'm really looking forward to the Matthew Passion.